The Mopla Riots in Kerala, which we talked about in the last video, where the Muslims started a genocide against the Hindus and Christians. For some reason, the Congress under Mahatma Gandhi had supported them, but the Muslim League opposed them. This event sparked off a long-lasting rivalry between the Congress and the Muslim League. The rivalry between the Congress and the Muslim League was also fueled by the varying visions for India. The Congress under Mahatma Gandhi wanted India to be controlled by himself, then the rich industrialists, and then the other Indians who would earn a few paise and eat 2 meals a day. He envisioned a socialist and secular nation. The Muslim League wanted to create an Islamic utopia out of Indian territory in the form of Pakistan. In 1938 and 1939, nationalist Subhash Chandra Bose became the president of the INC. However, after winning 2 terms, Mohandas Gandhi ousted him from power and installed Rajendra Prasad as president. In the 1946, the provincial elections took place. Out of 1500 seats, the INC won 900 seats. The Muslim League won 425 seats. There are several things that one needs to keep in mind while examining these elections. Not everyone was allowed to vote. For example, women, people who didn't own any land, middle class, and poor people. In the Muslim majority areas, only Muslim parties were allowed to contest. The British were going to grant dominion status to India within a year or two, so it asked the Congress leaders to elect a new president. There were 15 Pradeshi members at that time, and the two options were Sardar Vallabhai Patel and Jawaharlal Nehru. Vallabhai Patel got 12 votes, 3 members abstained from voting, and Nehru got no votes. However, Mohandas Gandhi, who had left the party after 1935 by the way, arm twisted the members into changing their votes to Nehru. Gandhi then sent a letter to Sardar Vallabhai Patel and told him that he had the responsibility of incorporating the princely states into India. In 1946, another event occurred which isn't written anywhere in any history book. The British Indian Navy was one of the most powerful navies in the world, with almost 80 ships and 20,000 Indian sailors serving it. It controlled the waters between the Strait of Hormuz in the west and the Strait of Malacca in the east. After the end of World War II, the British started the process of demobilizing the sailors. The British officers were also using offensive terms to address the Indians. As an effect of all these reasons, the sailors got angry and shot the British officers, and the Indians got control of 78 ships. They then raised the flags of the Congress, the Muslim League, and the Communist Party of India. Seeing this, the Congress and Muhammad Ali Jinnah got scared, and if this revolt succeeds, the parties will become useless and they won't get their interests achieved. Thus, Communist Party was supporting it, but they couldn't execute any real influence or power. Mohandas Gandhi then dispatched Sardar Vallabhai Patel to negotiate with the sailors. He assured them that nothing would happen to them if they surrendered. The soldiers got demobilized and surrendered. As soon as they surrendered, they were arrested and their names were erased from the pages of history. On the 14th and 15th of August 1947, Pakistan and India received dominion status respectively, not independence. Jawaharlal Nehru became the Prime Minister of India and Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Jawaharlal Nehru was known for his socialist policies. The Indian GDP grew at 2.5% every financial year under his rule. Nehru is also remembered for his disastrous geopolitical decisions like gifting territories to Myanmar, creating the Kashmir issue by giving the matter to the UN, supplying rice to the Chinese troops when they entered, conquered and annexed Tibet, not developing the border regions, not allowing Nepal to enter India, essentially giving the port of Gwadar to Pakistan, and almost not capturing Hyderabad from the Nizam. If India hadn't captured Hyderabad, it would have been another Kashmir. India also rejected the American offer for nuclear weapons. If India had nuclear weapons, China wouldn't have attacked India in 1962. Also, another thing which one needs to keep in mind is that Nehru didn't accept the invitation of the UN Security Council, which is a league of the most elite nations of the world. Nehru also didn't encourage agriculture as much as his successors did, which led India to import wheat from the United States and the Soviet Union. After Nehru's death in 1964, Lal Bahadur Shastri came to power. He is remembered as a much better PM than Nehru. Under his leadership, India could win the 1965 Kashmir War. In the Treaty of Tashkent of 1966, Lal Bahadur Shastri died due to uncertain reasons. Some people say that he was killed, while others say that he died due to a heart attack. I am too small of a figure to comment what happened to Shastriji, so I leave the answer to you. Lal Bahadur Shastri is also known for introducing the Green Revolution and the White Revolution, which made India Atmanirbhar in terms of food and milk. After 1966 and Lal Bahadur Shastri's death, Indira Gandhi, Nehru's daughter, became the Prime Minister of India. She continued her father's socialist policies along with Lal Bahadur Shastri's Green and White Revolution. She faced several fronts of opposition like the Khalistani movement, which sought to create an independent Sikh state. In the 1970s, the Congress's grip on power started to weaken. The party suffered defeats in state elections and many members were also leaving it. Indira Gandhi's government was also facing a lot of criticism for its authoritarian tendencies. In 1971, Indira Gandhi took a gutsy move and decided to invade modern-day Bangladesh, which was under the control of Pakistan. It was a massive military success with 90,000 Pakistani soldiers surrendering, the largest surrender since World War II. I've made a video on it. Go check it out after this one. In 1975, Indira Gandhi imposed a state of emergency, suspending civil liberties and imprisoning opposition leaders. The emergency was a turning point in Indian politics. It led to the emergence of the Janata Party, a coalition of opposition parties that came to power in 1977. However, this government was short-lived and the Congress came back to power in 1980 with Indira Gandhi once again as Prime Minister. Indira Gandhi's second term as Prime Minister was marked by a renewed focus on socialist policies and a crackdown on the Khalistani movement. Under Indira Gandhi's orders, Operation Blue Star was an operation aiming to flush out the Khalistani. The Golden Temple, a religious site for the Sikhs, was broken during the operation. On 31st October 1984, Indira Gandhi was assassinated by Sikh bodyguards in retaliation for Operation Blue Star. Her death triggered widespread riots against Sikhs, resulting in the deaths of thousands of people.